All right, folks, I got one for you. What if Ragnarok isn't just a prophecy about the future? What if it's already happened more than once? One of the biggest debates in modern Norse paganism is whether Ragnarok is still coming or whether we've already lived through it. And depending on who you ask, you'll get a very different answer. Some heathens believe Ragnarok is a literal event that's still waiting in the future. They point to the Eddas, where the gods face their final battle. Many of them fall, the world is destroyed, and then it's reborn. From that perspective, the prophecy hasn't fully unfolded yet. But you have others that see Ragnarok very differently. To them, it's not one single event, it's a cycle. Destruction, renewal, transformation, civilizations rise and fall, old beliefs disappear, and new ones emerge. Now, in that sense, the spirit of Ragnarok has happened throughout history. And then there's another fascinating theory. Some scholars believe the myth may preserve memories of real historical events. In the 6th century, the Northern Hemisphere experienced years of darkness, failed harvests, famine, and extreme climate change during what was known as the Late Antique Little Ice Age. Some scholars believe those catastrophic events may have influenced the stories that eventually become Ragnarok. Others reject that idea completely, believing Ragnarok is a timeless spiritual prophecy rather than history wrapped in myth. And honestly, that's one of the things I love about the Norse path. Not every question comes with one accepted answer. The surviving texts leave room for interpretation. They challenge us to think, to study, to ask questions instead of pretending we know with certainty. And the truth is, based on the evidence we have, none of us can say for sure which interpretation is right. Now, whether you believe Ragnarok is still ahead of us, happened long ago, or represents an eternal cycle of endings and new beginnings, the lesson remains the same. Nothing lasts forever. Every age eventually comes to an end, and every ending creates the opportunity for something new to rise in its place. Maybe that's the real message Ragnarok was always meant to teach us. So let me ask you this. Do you believe Ragnarok is still coming? Or do you think we've already experienced it in one form or another? Stay ruthless, folks.